Hey, do you want to lose 2 pounds this week? I'm going to be sharing 8 tips with you that really do work. They're working within my virtual gyms. They've worked with myself. So hey Lori, I wanted to share with you some things that you can implement like today. All right, so here we go. Number 1, drink more water. Honestly, I used to struggle with water intake all the time. And we underestimate the power that has. So I was talking with a client of mine. Her name is Abby. Maybe Abby's going to hop on here. But before I was working with her, she was not drinking a lot of water. In fact, every 3 days, she was probably drinking 2 to 3 bottles of water. And she has increased that now to, she said, 98 ounces per day. And I'm so proud of her. Her complexion is I was going to say cleaner. Her complexion is clearer. She is just feeling more energy, and she's a mom. And so that is priceless when you can have more energy, and she is losing weight as well. So don't underestimate the power that water can have. My advice is to have water first thing in the morning before grabbing that cup of coffee, because you have been dehydrated all night because you've been sleeping all night. Well, hopefully you haven't been sleeping all night and it's not fragmented. But if you have that first thing in the morning, it is going to be great for you. And I like to add a little lemon in it and a little ginger just to kind of get the metabolism and clean things up. It's really good for your gut, liver, all that. And then go for the coffee eventually. But if you take your weight, divide that by 2, focus on getting at least that amount of water in a day. Second thing, limit the sugar. If you want to lose 2 pounds this week, limit your sugar intake. Maybe cut it out, refined sugars. You guys, I'm a recovering sugaraholic, and I know some of you may be listening to that going, I can't cut out my candy. I can't cut out my pop or my sugar or soda. Yes, you can. It's going to take some practice, and you might have some detox symptoms. You might get headaches. But after 2 or 3 days of limiting your sugar, you're just going to feel better. The brain fog is going to lift. You're going to be losing weight. So you guys, sugar is 8 times. Actually, the other day I heard from Autumn Calabrese, she said 10 times as addictive as cocaine. Dr. Amen talks about this all the time. He showed a brain scan the other day that just blew my mind. It was like 2 pictures of brains, okay? One was on cocaine and the other one had a lot of sugar, and the brain lit up in the same places. So don't underestimate the power that can do to your body, good or bad. Number 3, increase your veggies. Okay, maybe you've seen these before. If I can get these out. This green cup, come on, represents vegetables. Okay, now based off of where you're starting at, and this is what I teach and preach in my groups. This is one of the nutritional programs that I go through. This right here it represents about a cup. So personally, I'm trying to get in at least 4 cups worth of veggies throughout my day. Not all at once, just spread throughout the day. So increase your veggies. I know that we are all adults, and you need to put your big girl or big boy panties on and just do guys wear panties? No. You know what I mean? Just eat your veggies, people. Okay, I know it's not like popular, but try to find different ways to eat it. So maybe it's like air fryer, maybe it's you're roasting them, you're grilling them. I like to use that bitchin' sauce. Christiani, a good friend of mine, recommended that. It's like almond dip. That's really good. I even use this like kernel seasoning. My friend Lori recommended that to me. It's like the white cheddar. I don't put that on my popcorn. I put that on like my spaghetti squash or just other things to make it taste a little bit better. Veggies don't have to taste bad, okay? Number 4 is to have less carbs. I am going to be diving into this carb depletion calendar very soon because I'm getting ready for a trip. Now, I wouldn't endorse the keto diet. I know I might get some haters about that, but I really don't. And for me, that's not something I want to have long term, but carbs, and especially fiber-filled carbs, are a necessity for our body to function. So long-term, I feel like this is not something that I endorse, but I'm getting ready for a trip. So I want to shred. So I'm going to be limiting carbs myself. I'm going to be sharing more about that on my stories and in my virtual gym as well. But have less carbs in your diet. And I would recommend this week to lose that 2 pounds, try not having carbs at dinner. Number 5, find your soul workout. And maybe exercise is a trigger word for you. So let's take that out. Let's just say move your body at least 30 minutes per day. Take your dog for a walk. Do something active. Maybe it's a class that you like. Maybe you stream workouts from home like I do. It doesn't matter what it is. Just try to move your body and at least 30 minutes per day. Number 6, focus on progress over anything. Perfection is so unrelatable. It is so unrelatable. And so, if you're an all or nothing personality, that is totally ruining it for you. So what I mean by that is, okay, let's say you are going on a trip to Disney World, okay? And you're with your family, you've been saving up for a while, and the destination is Disney World. You all of a sudden have a flat tire along your route. What do? Well, you probably will call to have someone come fix that. Maybe you have a spare tire in their back and you fix it, and you still, even though it set you back a little bit, you still go to Disney World because that's what you set out to do, right? Why is it with health and fitness that we set out to lose 15 pounds or 20 pounds or insert here your goals, and after we have a really bad day of a lot of treats, then we're like, well, that didn't work for me, so I might as well not eat healthy at all and just eat like crap moving forward. Why is that? So my advice is to have progress in mind. So focus on the little things, because it's the little things that you do every day that'll give you that slight edge over a long period of time. Or in this case, by next week, so you can lose those 2 pounds, okay? And some of my clients who are practicing this right now, they're losing 5 pounds. Some are losing 8 pounds. It all depends on where you're starting. Okay. Number 7, have accountability. Whether that's your spouse, good friends that you're meeting at the gym. Maybe it's a cooking class that you're in. Maybe you're inserted into one of my virtual communities where we have themes going on every single month. And right now we're having like daily accountability, and they're posting their tracker for their food. Find some sort of accountability so that you are held accountable, because it's so easy to have goals. And if you don't share your goals, it's easy to hide. And then you don't do the things because no one knows. Okay, so that's really important. And the last thing that I wanted to share is just be dinner and done. It's a phrase that Alana uses, and it really is helpful for you to say, okay, at dinner time, I am going to eat my dinner and then I'm going to be done for the night. No more mid-time snacks, or no more, I'm bored so that I'm going to eat. So I remember this is the one thing that I started implementing. I stopped eating, and I just kind of had myself think about long term, I don't want to be eating after my dinner. Maybe like the occasional glass of wine if you're going out with friends, or you're having like a dinner, like those once in a while things are fine. I'm just talking about like on a daily basis when you're at home, what kinds of things do you want to implement over a long period of time, and not eating after dinner is just a really good goal. I like to have herbal tea. Peak tea is one of my favorites. I'm actually pointing to my cup over there because I'm having some now. Water, I even add some of that like stir in my water to make it a little better, but focus on these things, and I promise you are going to lose 2 pounds on average in a 7-day period of time. I would love to know how this goes for you. All right, see you guys later. Bye.